Hello!
So, part 2 of a special that's definitely not about Lego, or about definitely not Lego. And here's something I've never seen before. In all the crappy fake Lego I've looked at over the years, edible Lego is a new one. From Candy Blocks, the candy you play with. Wash your hands first. Build 'em and eat 'em. Yes. 3 great flavours, 3 different sizes, assorted fruit flavours, artificially flavoured. Really, I thought each one would have a real fruit in it. We can dream. So, assorted fruit flavours are cherry, blueberry, and, oh god, banana. That's going to be terrible. I can already guess nice and horrible. And that is apparently a 7-piece snake. I see. Funny snakes where you come from, lads. It's actually got a flap on the box that's telling you what you can build. Robot. Dog with bone. No, that's a dog with a brick. World's stripiest giraffe. Duck. Quite like that one. A house. Nope, that's pretty much just a facade of a house. Plane. And race car. I'm not really seeing that one. Oh, I see. They're supposed to be the... Good God, like a hydrofoil or something. Now, I had a slight problem with this one. I opened it earlier, and that was a bit foolish, because they all fell out of the bag, and several of them went on the floor and I had to throw them away. So the pieces we have left are these ones. Oh, God, look at the sugar dust coming off that. So, cherry, blueberry, and banana. Go on, let's make something quickly. A duck. There we are, there's his little tail. Look, it looks like a duck already, he lied. Okay, these aren't actually very good at sticking together. And when I say not very good, I mean they don't... That one's all broken. I'm beginning to see a problem with this already. I haven't been able to get too... Yeah, that's all broken up. Right, noticed a problem with this. They don't actually stick together. It's one of these that's at least in vaguely good condition. The ones I dropped on the floor would probably have been better. Go on. Oh yeah, it's well, if I hold it like that. Quality. Oh yeah, that one stayed. Oh my goodness. Dun 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 dun. Dun. It's a duck, everybody. Now, call me a purist, but I do feel that any construction toy should actually stick together in some way. But never mind, eh? Let's try a nice... This one in blueberry. I'll bet it's lovely. I can feel my teeth disintegrating already. Quite sharp. Doesn't really taste of blueberry. One of those sort of generic fruit flavours. Not unpleasant at all. Probably not very good for you. Of all the bricks, I fear you the most. Artificial banana flavours, always terrible. My God, it's not that bad. It is that kind of artificial banana flavour that tastes nothing like bananas. It's not that unpleasant for a banana flavoured thing. Good work, Candy Blocks. And finally, cherry. Oh, that was a big one. Oh yeah, very artificial cherry flavour. I'll bet at home, 99% of you know exactly what that tastes like. If you think you do, you're probably right. That's the nicest one. Well, I'll say this for you, Candy Blocks. The candy bit you do well. The blocks, you do fucking appallingly. Anyway, let's look at some actual toys next. Ugh. Ooh, they don't taste a nice mix in the mouth. It's... But it means fairy tale land. From Camel. So, a camel made this. Yes, we've got some kind of horse, some sort of chariot arrangement, and somebody looking pleased on it with a bad haircut and a weird... It's an apron, isn't it? Very odd. And we're 6+. Does that mean ages 6+, or does that mean we get more than 6 of these figures in there? I am interested to find out. There's not a whole lot on this box except repeated imagery. 0 to 3, that's our standard sad onion count. Please have instructions. Oh, thank goodness for that. Instructions look quite easy to follow. I'm liking that. Pieces look quite high quality. Well, there's only one thing to do. Well, actually, there's a million things we could do, but instead I'm going to jump cut to when this is complete. Giddy up there, Dobbin, with your incredibly fetching chariot stroke carriage thing going on, with some suspiciously identical to Lego part flags. Actually, these was very high quality. All the little pieces were fitting together nicely. They're made out of decent plastic. The only thing I would say is sticking the horse's head from the two halves together required an ungodly amount of strength, and if you'd caught your finger in it, you would be spraying blood up the walls by now. Also, a nice little touch. Comes with a spare saddle, so you can put it on the horse later. And little, what shall we call her? Lucifer, here, can ride the horse. But as it is, she's being pulled in her chariot of souls. Not actually... Oh. You know what I was saying about it having high-quality pieces that stick together properly? I'm beginning to think that's not actually panning out in the longer term. Yep, Lego still has the edge on that one. Not actually that scary, the face on this one. A little bit, maybe, a little bit spaced out. Maybe plotting some sort of horrifying destruction of other people and property. Who can say what goes on in the bowl haircutted head of a habitual yellow apron wearer? Wrong. Yeah, they don't stick together properly. Slightly disappointing. Anyway, let's have something else. Let's have something with a far better name. Hero Soldier. Yep, it's a fake Bionicle called Leo, apparently. From Peace Insert Intelligence Toys. I sort of see what they're going for here, but that's a little bit of a too literal name, I feel. Piece Insert Intelligent Toys. Be careful where you're inserting the piece. These ones aren't edible. Hero Soldier selection. You can choose from Mars. Yes, manly name. Jackson. Pretty much normal name. Leo down there. On the bottom we have Douglas. Okay, a bit obscure. Gerald and Anthony. Right, let's have a think on this. I'm thinking that the copywriter wrote the names of the top three and then took the day off. And the work experience boy who knows a lot of people called Douglas, Gerald and Anthony came in. If you're making a giant killer robot, do not call it Douglas. Thanks, Peace Insert Intelligence Toys. Well, I can guess what's in here. Yes, lots of cheap Bionicle parts. Oh, do I have to put this one together? Oh, I do? Okay, jump cut. And here we are, skinny skeleton robot in all its glory. Looks a bit like a skier or something. It's not bad, actually. The plastic's a bit soft, but it all fits together well, and the arms and articulation do not run around and loosen up everywhere. Nothing particularly on the back. But for a very cheap toy, if you got it cheap enough, it's all right. Amuses the kids, doesn't it? My only slight worry is it's such a sickeningly obvious rip-off of Bionicle or Hero Factory, or whatever they call it this week. But hey, we'll let it live because it's got weird combination blades and arrow weapons. I'm confused now. Let's take its face off. Oh, looks a bit like Iron Man. Anyway, time for something a bit bigger. Bang. Military building set from Kid Connection. The connection presumably being the connections between the blocks that make the models. Oh, clever lads. Compatible with branded blocks. That'll be Lego then. Over 120 pieces, military building set. We get some sort of anti-aircraft gun or howitzer or something. Actually, with that angle I would guess anti-aircraft. A jeep. Some very dubious looking men. And 2 gasoline canisters. On the side it tells us it includes 2 figures. And I'm sure I've seen this design before. Kid Connection obviously being some kind of rebranding of an existing not Lego thing. Oh, collects all 4 sets. What else could we have got? Fire, yacht. Hang on, what's going on here? Is a diggy? Right, dinghy, fire chief's car or something, and bicycle. Fair enough. Another motorcycle, weird police dragster, and another motorcycle, and some sort of little spaceship and moon rover thing. I don't know, I'm confused. I think this is probably the best set. I wonder how big this box is compared to the contents. That's always a worry with a Lego. Particularly the real stuff. You get a box like that big and it has 5 pieces in. Ooh. Oh my god, 1 million camouflage stickers. I can promise you right now they are not going to be put on by me. Little bits, big bits, and paper bits that tell you how to build the other bits into bits. Right, let's go. Yes, the wheels go round. You can't fault them on that. It's got armour plating. It's got opening doors. It's got pieces missing. Both this and the anti-aircraft gun, you'll notice only has 3 legs, were missing an integral part. And yet, they did very kindly give us loads of spare bits we didn't actually need. Wait for it. Including this, which isn't even a double of a part used. It's just not used in here at all. In fact, I'm not sure that one is either. Very odd, very bad show, Kid Connection. Dearie me, we're all very disappointed in you. But hey, it would be a nice set if it wasn't for that. Let's have a look at the figures then. Yep, looking quite disturbing. They've got weird tin helmets that actually reach over their eyes so they can't see anything. One way to avoid the horrors of war, I suppose. And quite big torsos and tiny little legs, and flak jackets, which is a rarity for a Lego thing. If you want to see something horrifying, though... Oh, no, not me pulling his head off. Hang on. There we go. Mirrored sunglasses going on for these steely-eyed killers. I don't know if you've seen the film The Man with No Eyes, but yeah. That's not particularly settling, particularly the mouth on that one. Really don't like that. I think these will get a place on the shelf of terrifying fake Lego figures. And yes, the other one is the same. But what accessories did they come with? They came with the 2 gas canisters. Woo! They also came with dun, 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 a sniper rifle, a submachine gun of some type, an elastic band gun, BDSM gear. Oh, hang on, I've dropped it. Something that might be a walkie-talkie or might be a laser gun. And a corrugated box. Tremendous! What more could anybody want from life except maybe all the parts to build the bloody toy you've just paid for? Right, one last thing, and it's a bizarre tie-in. Creo, who have for some reason slung their lot in with Battleship. Yes, that classic film that was an absolute pile of unmitigated shite. Land defence. Apparently we've got man with the missile launcher, man lobbing a grenade, and man shooting off into the distance because he's got opaque goggles on, avoiding the flying alien sentry. 4 Creon figures included. Those Creons are Army Attacker, Colonel Beret, he gets very angry if you pronounce it Beret, Stealth Soldier, and Alien Sniper. Bloody marvellous. Oh god, what other things can we get in the set? Alien Strike. Yep. They want more pay. They want a dental plan. They're not invading today. The USS Missouri. It's like a battleship, only the wrong scale. And, oh, just there's stuff on the back, which shows you what you get in the box. Oh, put it open like this. Ah, there we go. Bags. Lego. Ugh. Stickers. I probably won't bother to put on. And a lot of jolly instruments. Oh, goodness. The world's longest instructions. On the back too. Absolutely tremendous. Right. There is a word. The word is jump cut. No, that's 2 words. Ah, that's more like it. Proper high quality plastic that actually fits together properly. And we have anti-thing guns. I'm guessing to stop the evil flying alien menace. And also some sort of armoured cannon thing with action feature. Ready? Amazing! Well done on designing the action feature, lads. Worked a minute ago. Anyway, let's have a look at the figures. We have Stealth Man with his giant retina-piercing goggles. Ah, there he is. Look how happy he looks. He's never been so happy to be taking on an alien menace using weird weaponry. Speaking of which, look at the rocket launcher this bloke's got. And also, can't tell if that's a can of drink or a hand grenade. I'm thinking it's probably going to explode. Wait for it, another action feature. Oh, didn't do that one very well. Flick missiles. This is a thing that Lego have been getting into. Bugger it. Bugger it to hell, and damn you, and wipe that spot off your face, soldier. Dearie me, standards are slipping. Yes, General Barrett here, with his amazing missing eye, or maybe he's got an eye and just wants to look hard. He's got a gun in each hand, and probably going to break his arms if he actually fires them, that's the main thing. Incidentally, if you haven't met these Creon figures before, think, well, obvious rip-offs of Lego minifigures, but with much more articulation. Look, he can do that. And his mother's really proud of him. And finally, Alien Evilton. with his stretchy head, weird humped back, and high-tech wings. You know, remember him from the game Battleship? Because I fucking don't. Anyway, that is Creo Battleship. I imagine they kind of regretted buying the license to that shortly after the film was seen by anyone. Mind you, we laugh at them. Lego themselves officially sanctioned bloody Prince of Persia sets, if you remember that. Now they kind of pretend it didn't happen. I've got this book of minifigures, and you go through the year that Prince of Persia was released, and it doesn't mention it at all. No references in the text, no pictures, no nothing. Let us Stalinize Prince of Persia from history, said Lego. I wonder if the sets are worth a lot on eBay. Tell you what, don't really care. Anyway, that's the end of that then. Just a quick look at the shelf of frankly terrifying fake Lego figures, and that'll be the lot. Except it's not going to be the lot, because I went in Poundland, and they're doing blind bags of Lego kits from Block Tech. So I'm going to get those out of the way in a few days, and then we can forget fake Lego ever happened for a while, and I can do something electronic that goes beep. To the shelf! It's not really a shelf, it's just a cardboard box.